Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Did Gary Vaynerchuk know when he first put up a lemonade stand while in school that one day he would be owning several multi-million-dollar companies today? I suppose not. Growing up with a brother and sister in the Soviet Union of Belarus, Gary moved to New York at age 3. His dad, who was a businessman, had a job, but Gary wanted to stand on his feet the moment he realized a lemon stand would be his first venture. Let's have a look at how Gary Vaynerchuk makes millions from NFT. Number 5. The NFT Guru. Vaynerchuk is an actual creature of social media. Until the age of 30, he was a New Jersey wine merchant running his father's liquor business, which he'd turned into a regional powerhouse called Wine Library. Then he discovered YouTube and launched Wine Library TV, blind tasting wines in the shop's storeroom and rendering his judgments with near manic intensity. The videos went viral, and over the next several years, Gary V became an angel investor. Twitter, Uber, Venmo, a branding expert, VaynerMedia has 1,200 employees and offices in Mexico City, London, and Singapore. An author of best-selling books with chin-out titles like Crush It and Jab, 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 Right Hook, and a hustle coach for the Instagram generation, dispensing an older brotherly mix of encouragement and tough love. Number 4. In the beginning. While working for his father, Gary developed a successful YouTube channel, Wine Library TV. While the channel initially focused on providing wine reviews, he also shared tips, tricks, and advice on appreciating wine. Other than that, he hosted wine tasting segments and discussed other wine-related subjects. Gary's YouTube channel became widely popular, and it set the stage for his rise to stardom. He started getting opportunities to appear on television. People were captivated by his in-depth knowledge of wine to the point that everyone wanted to interview him. They nicknamed him the Internet Wine Guy. After appearing on Conan O'Brien's show, Gary Vaynerchuk's ratings went through the roof. At this point, he used his networking skills to build relationships with investors and business moguls Mark Zuckerberg, Kevin Rose, Ev Williams, and Travis Kalanick. These relationships drove him to venture capitalism, and he became one of the first investors in companies like Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. His ambition and desire to succeed did not stop there. Number 3. Serial Entrepreneur. When Summit Entrepreneur asked Vaynerchuk if this change in the tonality of his messaging, which today focuses on things like mindfulness and self-awareness, as opposed to hustling and working the grind, he deliberately embarked on the recent past. He replied in the negative. "It's a philosophy that's always been there," Vaynerchuk says. "It's always how I acted, and I would say that it was 5 to 10% of the content that I was putting out, always. But I feel like that when the world was not aware of the opportunities in entrepreneurship, and people weren't aware of all the opportunities at their fingertips, I was very passionate about speaking about work ethic and opportunities. Now that we are in a world where everybody is trying to be an entrepreneur, I want to be talking about more self-awareness and balance, because I feel there are many people in the game that are not emotionally cut out for it. So I evolved based on the realities of the marketplace that I am living in." Number 2. Pieces of advice. "The second I had my full eureka moment," he told the Tribeca crowd, snapping his fingers to punctuate each full. "I stood up and said out loud in the middle of my apartment, 'Thank you, God.' I swear to God I said that." That's when he decided to issue his own NFTs, pioneering the use of NFTs as a kind of lifetime pass to a celebrity's community. A longtime doodler, in May, he launched VeeFriends, a 10,252 NFT collection featuring 268 alliterative hand-drawn characters embodying aspirational traits like patient panda and empathetic elephant. The focus on EQ qualities seems to signal evolution for Vaynerchuk. His latest business self-help book, 12 and a Half, focuses on how character virtues can help you, if not crush it, then at least live your best life. And Vaynerchuk is adept at cross-promoting the things he sells. After he offered his followers a free NFT with the purchase of 12 of the books, he racked up more than 1.2 million copies of pre-sales, more than all of his previous bestseller sales combined. Different tiers of VeeFriends grant different levels of access to their namesake, and owning any VeeFriend affords you admission to VeeCon, the annual conference Vaynerchuk plans to debut in 2022. Number 1. Influencer through and through. Apart from being a highly successful business mogul, entrepreneur, author, public speaker, etc., Vaynerchuk is also a philanthropist. He's a big believer in giving back to society, and that's why he participates in a variety of charity programs to help uplift those in need. Gary plays an active advisory role in Ad Council, a not-for-profit advertising organization, Pencils of Promise, an organization that helps educate children, as well as Charity Water, which strives to provide people with access to clean water. His ambition and desire to succeed did not stop there. Gary is a good person and genuinely wants to make a difference with the cash he has to offer. Making millions from NFTs has also played a more significant role in his contributions. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.